Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the old guy Jack here. I'm still kicking. Anyway, little update. The Honda Bentley that I had in here had a spark problem, and I finally got that figured out, what it was causing it. I still have to make some decisions with that thing. Since it has a CA95 engine and a CA160, some people say they're both 6-volt systems, but I've found out that I think the CA160 in later iterations of production, I think they were 12-volt systems then. So I think maybe the CA160 could be either. But it had a 12-volt coil in it, and I was trying to use it with 6 volts, and of course the spark wasn't very bright. But I finally chased all that down, and then there were some bad connections and different things, and I got all that figured out, but not fixed, because the main wiring harness has been, let's say, messed with by the prior owner. And it has connections in there that are just 2 wires kind of twisted together and then covered with duct tape, and connectors missing off of different wires, and a brake light that's on all the time, whether the key's on or not, and different things like that. And so wires are connected where they shouldn't be. There's ground problems. And so I just went ahead and ordered a complete wiring harness. They're available from Thailand. I don't know how good they are. It'll take probably 5 to 6 weeks to get here. So I put the Bentley back in the to be continued, and I moved on to my snowblower. And I got my snowblower up here. It's been sitting for a couple of years and wouldn't run. And I ordered one of those $19 carburetors for it, stuck that on, and tried to start it, and it wouldn't start. It won't even pop, even when I put fuel right down the cylinder. It's got nothing, and I think maybe it might have broke the key on the drive shaft. So I don't really want to get into that. I didn't want to spend a lot of time on it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I went to all the work of changing that carburetor, and then it won't even chug. Won't fire at all. So I pulled the spark plug out, and we got plenty of spark. But I put my finger in the spark plug hole and turned it over with this, and guess what it does? It gives me a little bit of compression, but then it gives me a terrible suction. Tries to suck my finger right down in there. Now on the intake stroke, that's when you get the suction, but it should suck through the carburetor. Well, it sucks, all right. And I got so many other things to do, I'm not going to tear this thing apart. I bet you the keyway is busted on the flywheel. That can be, that's more than I want to attack on this right now. I got another means of clearing snow. So I'm going to put this away for a while. When I don't have anything to do, and that day may never come, because what I want to work on is this DT250. It's got an oil leak. It leaks right down here someplace where the clutch comes down, goes underneath, and then activates a lever on the bottom side of the engine here. And that lever activates a cam that goes up and then pushes the clutch rod across to activate the clutch, to deactivate it actually when you push on it. So I want to get this thing fixed, and I do have the oil seal, so that's what I'm going to work on when it warms up a little bit. Right now it's about a little over 32 degrees, but I'm kind of cold. So that's my projects right now. I got 2 or 3 others that I want to go through. I got a TW200 that needs some work. I got a CT2 that needs quite a bit of work, and I'm going to sell it. It's got an aftermarket carb on it and some other things. I think the vent on the gas cap is plugged up because I'd take it out and run it for a little while, and then all of a sudden it would just die. So I think it was not getting gas, and I think that's pretty common. You need to put that kit that you get from, I can't think of his name right now, Dave Colbo. It has kits that he sells for those. And what else do I have? Oh, I got all kinds of parts for a DT3. I've got a DT175, a 1975 unit, that I need to do some work on that engine. I got new rings and seals and gaskets. It's been too cold to work on it. So I got lots of things to do, and I'll be back. I'll be working on this today, and I'll film that and put it up separately. This is just a status on the shop. Thanks for watching.